No, I ain't covered the Bud Light story in a while, man, but I had definitely been paying attention, bro. And your boy, as I would assume a lot of y'all are right now, gloating. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, I'm gloating, but at the same time, it ain't enough. It's never gonna be enough. Bud Light will never recover from this bullshit they did to themselves. Yeah, I mean, self sabotage by aligning themselves with this woke stuff, bro. But from the Daily Caller, they seem to be the only one covering the story. So, but exclusive source, top Anheuser-Busch marketing executives responsible for boycott are no longer employed. And I know, a few weeks back they placed them on leave. You know what I mean? But Bud Light cut that cord. The two top Anheuser-Busch marketing execs who were placed on leave amid the company shakeup no longer work for the brand. A source inside Anheuser-Busch confirmed in text obtained by the Daily Caller on Tuesday. The group vice president for marketing, Daniel Blake, and Bud Light marketing vice president, Alyssa Heinerscheid. I don't know how to say her fucking last name, but she's a super woke one. She dropped this video talking about all this nonsense about Bud Light need to be rebranded, and it was always like the frat beer when to change that, and on some woke stuff.
I had a really clear job to do when I
Yeah,
took over Bud Light. And it was this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need
Mm-hmm.
to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And my what I brought to that was a belief in okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men.
Mm-hmm.
And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
yeah, I mean, um, but yeah, fired her ass too. Got her up out of there. Are gone, but anyway, says Vice President Alyssa Heinerscheid are gone, according to obtained text messages with the current regional head of marketing. The caller is granting anonymity to the source to discuss legally fraught internal company policy. To my understanding, if we publicly announce the word fire, it opens up the potential for them to sue us. That's why we said leave of absence, the source said in the text obtained by the caller. You know what I mean? So, like, it's cool to see that Bud Light, I mean, they gotta do something, bro. They damn company has been tanking pretty much consistently and continuously, from the Dylan Mulvaney debacle, right? Like it's like it's uh it's been programmed at this point into the previous market for Bud Light. Like that cord has been cut for real. Like nobody's buying. Y'all will have, the only way to save this is like to try to change your entire demographic of purchasers, bro. Because the one y'all spent decades building are no longer rocking with y'all, right? And I hope I continue to see it, so this can show the clear cut example of what happens when you play this woke shit. Because I ain't having it, bro. It's just there's a war brewing. I need to be careful with my words. There is a storm brewing, right? And this is just a microcosm of that, right? We could take Bud Light out. We can take, I don't know, we haven't taken Target out yet, but we're taking Bud Light out, bro. And change that shit from the man beer to the queer beer. We have a whole lot of control in these hands, bro. Specifically in these pockets, and I love to see it. But as far as Bud Light, man, like y'all can fire wherever y'all want to fire, but the only thing y'all can do, and it probably still won't work, is just to apologize to y'all audience, say we fucked up, we shouldn't have been on this woke. Like just draw the line in the sand, all right? Like I apologize. I want that old thing back, this woke stuff, and then if it worked, and you were able to get your market back, or you probably make more money, make that money back and some. But you got to do something. and not all this straddling the fence stuff and trying to like, market different and fire people. Like it don't matter. It's just white noise. Like no one cares. Personally, I think that ship has sailed. It's no longer coming back. Right? I don't even drink Bud Light any goddamn way, but I am aware of the influence it's had on people for decades. You know what I'm saying? All the commercials, Budweiser commercials, Bud Light commercials, you see it everywhere. It's just like that. Y'all's branding has been excellent forever. Y'all take this super duper L, but that's what happens. Do this woke stuff. The wholesalers would have had an absolute heyday with leadership if they didn't remove her, the source inside the company also said. To be fair, Daniel Blake was actually awesome. I think he was just caught in the crossfire, but also he did hire her, so that's a fault, the source continued. Wholesalers were told they are both gone for good by leadership during impersonal conversations. They already shifted all their direct reports to new people and the head of marketing, the source added in another text message. All right. Earlier in June, Bud Light parent company Anheuser-Busch opened an email the caller sent asking for specifics about Blake and Heinerscheid, but did not reply. The caller specifically asked whether the two were still on leave, whether they were on paid leave or unpaid leave, and whether they would be returning to work if they hadn't yet. The company was given multiple days to respond to the deadline. Bud Light has faced heavy criticism and lost its spot as the America's top-selling beer in early June due to a boycott that began after transgenders. And he ain't even transgender, bro. He's not transgender, bro. I'm going to do a video on that. Buddy is not transgender. That is just a whole gay man out here just making a debacle of what it is to be a woman. That's a flamboyantly gay man. He ain't transgender. So y'all took another L on that and got a fucking fraud rich off this woke stuff. He's smart getting paid, but Bud Light, you're idiots, and everybody's fucking idiots. Influencer Dylan Mulvaney showed off a personalized beer can featuring the influencer's face. Bud Light also released a can featuring a rainbow design. Yeah. Heinerscheid, the 39-year-old who allegedly lives in an $8 million apartment close to Central Park, appeared on a podcast in late March to promote Bud Light's new marketing. She said the company needed to update its fratty image and change its out-of-touch humor. Who's laughing now? The caller obtained leaked images in April that showed Heinerscheid partaking in the same behavior she seemed to be criticizing during a Harvard social club meeting. Right? She was drinking beer in college, so looked hypocritical of her to be trying to like talk on Bud Light with her fratty image when you were thoroughly immersed in the fratty image during college, which would make sense. But anyway, that's a bad look. Bud Light is no more. Let me see what that stock looking like. I always be like, I don't know if it's hating. It's not hating, bro. I want these motherfuckers to damn implode. I want the tank, bro, so it can serve it as an example, bro. Like this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? You messing with your life by promoting this woke stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially to an entirely different demographic, dog. It's literally company suicide, self-sabotage. Let me see what the stock looking like. 56.88. So it bumped up a little bit. 5 days. Let me see. They dropped that in May. It's for 3 months. Yeah. You down some dollars, bro. Just keep on tanking that, bitch. Stop buying Bud Light, bro. Stop buying it, dog. Stop buying it. Stop drinking it, bro. Fuck out of here, man. I mean, this Anheuser-Busch is everybody. So, but yeah. Nick's Bud Light, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.